Hey everybody, it is JPT back here with Timber and Stone version 1.52. Nothing in terms of the releases has changed much, but I have kind of not re-strategized, but just been thinking about a few things, and I do want to give a quick shout out to one of my viewers. His name is Dale Hurt. And he had a couple of interesting things to say. I guess he's trying to also build something very similar to this, real tight quarters, building up. I'm going to be building down a lot more than I thought, because I counted for one. So essentially from here all the way to the ground level where the water is, it's 21 spaces. Yeah, 21 blocks down. So we're going to be mining the you-know-what out of this hill. But he made a really good comment. I'm just going to read you a portion of his quote. He says, "Considering you are on a hill, maybe you need to expand down and put a second workshop level and mining pile there. Stonemason makes sense for that level, as the miners would be coming up with their stone and ore," which is brilliant. So instead of having this tight quarters for the stonemason, I can keep him protected by going down another level. See, I thought about going down at least another level, if not more, because eventually I'm going to have a pool on the bottom for my fisherman, which will keep him safe. I'm going to run water from here all the way into the middle here and have a pool at the very bottom. And he's just going to hang out there, and he's going to have a food barrel, and he's going to go to town. But I didn't think about putting a stonemason on the second floor down. So we're going to have one story here and then a food story up on the third floor. But yeah, putting this, just unlocking the stonemason down in the quote-unquote dungeon may not be so bad. And then maybe even have like a safe room on the third level or more storage. Who knows? That would eliminate this mining pile and free up so much room for activities. He also notes that the problem that I might run into with foragers and fishermen for a long time is basically they'll have to go out of range for food, so like the bushes and stuff like that. And so, of course, wolves could play a factor in that strategy very quickly. He makes a really good point. So I may not want to try to rely on them as much as I thought I would. So really getting all these guys that are just standing around to mine all of this basically, I'm just going to mine this giant circle down. I'm going to mine the whole thing. And maybe make a few places where they can come out just to be safe. But a lot of people are just standing around, and he's got a totally good point, is fortifying this before anything else can come get us is not a bad idea, because I eventually don't rely on foragers at all. So it's just like, do you go down? Do you go up? Do you go out? Which strategy is the one that you take? And you know what? He makes another good point by basically saying they need to have weapons, including good old Addy. Addy needs a weapon, whether it be a hunting knife or or something more. Of course, the foragers, woodcutters, they can't outrun the wolves, so they're going to need something to fight them with, and that includes having some armor. So that's something that we probably need to get looking at real quick. I mean, we don't have much in terms of the cloth. I mean, the cloth, basic garment worn by both men and women to cover the body from the shoulder to the knee. Simplest armor type, offering the least protection, but can be worn by all professions. So essentially, we need to get a loom going as soon as possible, and that's something to think about with this space here, which is where I was going to put my loom originally. Excuse me. And so, yeah, I don't know if... See, the problem with these things is that they're not exactly too wide, which is the problem I've been running into. They're like 2 1/4. So you can't exactly fit them. I don't know, maybe you can. Maybe we just need somebody to build this little piece of stone here, and then we can go from there. And I believe this is field stone, right? See, I wish there was a way that you could see. Oh, okay, so that is field stone. It's like, I wish there was a way you could see what you're building here, which would still be nice. Maybe like Shift Q or something. Maybe there's a way. Alt Q. Nope. Maybe having an alternate way to figure out what you place, because you might place this very early on and not get around to it. You just have to override it, but we do know that this is fieldstone and that's fieldstone. So this is as well. So if I can maybe get, Maddie and Addie, they're best friends, to build this stuff. Gosh, yeah, go away. Build this and then see if I can squeeze it in there. That'd be nice, but I don't think I can. I'm not thinking that that's possible. I'll have to look at that. But again, getting rid of this mining pile would be fantastic, because we already have one out here. And so putting one down on another level, going down 4, and then just putting one there would be pretty nice. I would want it to be the same level that the the miners are, which would be really, really, really deep. So it'd be 21 down. So it'd be really far in there. But at least temporarily getting all this stuff out of the way would be pretty nice. Although we would have to build this stack, and I don't know if this stack would have to be the same height as the... Well, I mean, that doesn't matter how far down the second floor goes. I'm just rambling. So that is something that we'll want to do. So let me... let's see. This is the only stone that is exposed at the momento. And I was going to have stairs here, like here. That was my plan originally. So let's just go ahead and dig this out. That's going to be some coal. Okay, that's just stone. I don't know. Let's check real quick if we have the tools to do that. Keep in mind, I have not unpaused the game yet. So we do need a copper pickaxe to get that coal, I'm pretty sure. So let me go ahead and have a blacksmith build that. Who is my current blacksmith? Anybody? It says it can be built, so somebody's my blacksmith. It's probably the one I just passed there. Yeah. Mara is my blacksmither. How bad is she? That's how I look at it. How bad is she? Oh, she's a 1. Oh, that is no bueno. Okay, so you're a 2. I doubt I have anything better than a 2. Yeah, so it doesn't really matter. Well, good luck. But yeah, let's see. I guess it doesn't really matter. And I want to preserve the circledness of it. It's so weird, but it's just what I'm going to do. I could make it a square and it really wouldn't be that end of the world, but that's just who I'm going to be at the moment. Although I don't really want to dig out so much of the stone because it's going to just make my value go up. Dale has a really good point, though. Let's just go ahead and do that. And then we'll have to just dig up or build up quickly. So let's go ahead and... Actually, I'm not going to keep that pause. See, you're a miner. You're a stonemason. You've got something going on. Okay, so everyone pretty much does have a job. What are you waiting for? Okay, he's eating. Okay, why... Like, these guys are having a party or something. You guys can probably barely hear that, but something is going on. Stupid jerks. I know where they are. I mean, they're all the way over here. Let me zoom up. So there's one up there, there's one here, and then there's going to be one over here, right there. I've never heard these guys be so active before. It's kind of ridiculous, actually. Okay, so that's still coal. Did we get that built? Copper pickaxe. I don't know. There was no notification. Stone. Oops. Stone. Stone. Someone's got that pickaxe. Okay, so you're just standing around. Why are you just standing around? See, this is the problem. The builder kind of bugs out. We have fieldstone here. Yeah, so we have fieldstone. They're just not wanting to build it. So let me go ahead and redesignate some of these places here. Let me go ahead and do this one first. So I'm going to undo it and then do it again. Undo it, do it again. I'm going to undo these and maybe that'll kickstart that that person to doing their actual job, which would be nice for once. There we go. See? That's so weird, isn't it? Strange. Okay, so somebody has that copper pickaxe. It's not you, is it? Certainly hope not. Or wait, are you still doing it? That would be smart. Okay. Still got it going on. Let me move this to the top. It's important to have. Duh. Oh wow, so 3 people will probably do this pretty quick. They do need a way out of here, though. Let me... keep hitting... I just got done playing Banished. I keep pushing the pause key. Or the spacebar. That's the thing, too. We need to make sure that we dig them a proper stairwell up and down. So, yeah, we'll get rid of that. Okay, so that is coal. And... making making this way harder than it actually is, because those blue designations are freaking me out for some reason. Here we go. Alright. And then pose. Okay, so I'm going to pause it again real quick. Just hit P for pause. People say they get a lot out of me saying what keys I'm pressing. I'm glad that's the case, because I thought maybe I was doing that a little too much. Yeah, so you can't do it here, which sucks. Which is annoying. But, I mean, I could put it in front. It's not like it's doing any damage putting it like this. If anything, I could honestly build more storage back here if I need to. But the loom does take rope. That's part of the problem. And you do need a tailor to craft that stuff. It takes 4. I mean, we have plenty of animal hair. We don't have anything else, though. So that's something to keep in mind. But we really need some armor. At least basic stuff. So, let's see. 4, 8, 12, 16. At least get a 16 of that. Because we don't want to run out of rope just in case we need to build a fishing pole. Let me double check to make sure we don't have a fishing pole already. No, we don't. Okay. Let me actually get that one out of the way before I do rope. So whomever our carpenter is going to be will be the same person that does that. So let's see. We've got 3 miners. We've got a woodcutter. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 2 stonemasons for some strange reason. One of these surely is my carpenter. Yep. Oh, tailor and a carpenter. Perfect. All right. Well, you do that. Oops. And you should now do a fishing pole. Although, do we have... It's a masonry bench. Why do we have so many masonry benches? Because I'm an idiot. What the heck, Jason? Yeah, I was really concerned about getting all that masonry stuff done. Oh, I didn't think about that, did I? Interesting. Well, what would make the most sense? Getting rid of this and making that a carpentry bench? I know. Well, I guess I'll just put it... Ugh. I hate wasting this, but I guess I'm going to put one... If I put one here, they won't be able to get around, will they? They should. Let's try that. And pause it. Oh, good. You're just sleeping in the floor. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Oh, boy. That's what happens when you don't have a hall, by the way. Wish these guys would stop making noise. You shut up. You just be quiet. You jerks. Yeah, there's one there. The other one's way over here. There's making stupid sound effects. Sound effects. Just noises. Just stupid noises, you jerks. Let's do that. Get us back over here faster. Yeah, that platform's not intentional. Ooh. Let me pause this. They still need to be able to get up. Keep that in mind, Jason. So let's undo that one. Can I get to that one? Probably not. Let's go ahead and get that one too. While we're at it. Okay. Yeah, we'll do okay. Mining out a hill. Not the worst idea I've had. Okay, so you're just standing around not doing anything. Why are you not doing fieldstone? The answer for the ages. Okay, you're just standing around. You're not doing anything. Do something, you lazy bum. This is the problem sometimes with these people. Oh, because you're a builder. I thought she was a stonemason. I know what the problem is, because the game's being silly right now and not telling her to build what she needs to build. We're not going to get this place built until They get their act together. So let's do this. Like so. Get rid of those. Get rid of those. Because again, I'm just going to use regular... Oops. I don't know if you need to clear them first, but I'm assuming that helps. Kind of get that out of the queue. You don't want to do too much of this, I feel like, because I've seen the game just not want to do anything once that occurs. Okay, so now she's doing something. So let's see. Fieldstone is not a priority. I will move it up. It will soon then become the priority. Rubbing my eye. I'm sure that's really good for whatever's going to happen later. My allergies. I have not taken my allergy pill today. And it's hot as blazes outside. Don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Usually not too bad. But yeah. Gonna go take care of that as soon as I'm done recording this particular episode. Oh, do you have the fancy... You have a stone pickaxe. Oh, you have it. Okay, I was like, how did he do that? But no, this is it. That's how. Okay, so they're just gonna go up that way. Which is fine. Two guys make pretty good out of this too. And she's building that stuff there, so that's good. Okay, so let's go ahead and pause that. We'll keep digging and mining. Okay, not quite enough time to do that. I was too fast. Too fast. Too clickerous. That sounded dirty. Not what I meant. Not what I meant. And I can always rebuild some of this stuff if it's not quite where I want it to be. There we go. Better angle on that. So once they get down to the 3rd level, I'll start digging out the rest of this. And then go from there. And then go from there. Alright, so that's going to happen there. Everything else will on pause. What are you doing? Oh, you're eating, probably. Yep. Let me see. What do you have on you? Do you just have a... I don't understand why you have 2 separate axes. Or is the plural of axe axe? Like computer mouse, the plural apparently is mouse. Axes. The things your brain thinks about at the weirdest times. Let's see, what was I doing? Yes. Well, I don't know. Let's go ahead and pause. What are you doing? You're just standing around. Because you're a carpenter, that's why. Duh. Okay, what can I make you do? Ah, yes, we were going to have you build... What I'm going to do is I'm going to have her build... Let's see, what do I need storage-wise? Tools, we're running pretty high on. I think, honestly, what I think would look cool, just to have them there, I mean, honestly, a food barrel would be fantastic. We have, I can't tell how many copper ingots we have there, so I have to go in here. So we have 1. Oh. I want to put a food barrel here, and then I want to put 2 crates on top of that. So let's go ahead and do food barrel here, and a resource crate there. And these will eventually be to the point where you won't see them. Like, you won't be able to get to them, but they're a part of the total number. As long as they have access to one of them, they can put stuff in it, and then it just contributes to the rest. Okay, so the hammer... Oh, good. Her hammer broke during that. And... resource crate. You know what? I'm going to rotate. I don't think this makes a... Does this really make a difference in the way it looks? Probably not. No. I'll have them do another one like that. And then I'm going to put the loom in front of it. Because I'm not sure where the stairs are going to end up going. Good. Hammers are breaking everywhere. Let's go ahead and add 5 more. Let's look at the axes. Make sure. Oh yeah, we've got 11. Throw 5 in there as well. Why not? Okay, so see how that... I mean, that's just going to look cool. It's not going to be anything fancy. Workshop. Okay, something's going on with one of these guys. What the heck? They're making, like, battle noises. So that guy's just doing something over there. That guy's just standing. That other one's way over here. Somewhere, I hope. Yeah, so why are... What the heck? Shut up, guys. Seriously, on my nerves. No spiders yet, as far as I can tell. We are getting a little bit low on food. I'm sure someone will mention that, so... I do see that. We'll need to turn the forager back on here pretty soon. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else out there. So they're just making stupid noises to be irritating. Come back up here. Alright, the builder's building. Let's see. Probably not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Will we have enough? I think just barely. I think just barely. What are you doing? You're just waiting around. You're waiting around for something to do. Well, you're technically my best farmer, so why don't you become a forager? But before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and put pause on that. Hunting knife. I don't think we have a bow, do we? No, we don't have any bows. Something to think about, because we do need rope for that. We'll send you out with... I don't know if this is a good idea, but I'll send you out with a... Oh, wait. I'm not looking at the right thing. I'm going to send you out with a sword. Just because... sword? See, you can always tell them to keep food, but I don't think they eat it. I still think they come all the way back and eat in... It'd be great if you could send them out and they ate their own food, like a packaged lunch, but I think they always come back, so I don't know if this actually works or not. I know somebody out there will tell me. Maybe perhaps one of the developers. He knows who he is. I think I'm overthinking this. Yeah, you've got what you need. And then I'm going to change your profession to a forager. Preferences. And do all this. Do all that. Okay. And I think that's going to do it, because this is getting to the 23 some odd minute mark. Put a little bit of a dent, got a little bit of a strategy out of the way. I will probably record maybe 1, maybe 2 more episodes after this. So your feedback, again, is appreciated. I have a much better idea about what I'm doing here than I do in a series like Banished, which I just got back into. So if you've never seen that game, or if you are better at that game than I am, by all means, check it out and give me some advice. I would appreciate it. But again, I do appreciate comments. I will read comments that I find very helpful, much like Dale's a little bit earlier. So leave those comments, leave the feedback in general. If you just enjoy, let me know who you are. I've been answering lots of questions lately. Hopefully I've been helpful. If not, I will keep trying my hardest. So in the meantime, this is JPT. Go play your games, and I'll be seeing ya.